My worst fear came true.
I want to share my side of the story with you. I want to move on with my life. Enough is enough.
After a lot of drama and control, Michael has finally ditched Angela, and things are getting wild. If you have been keeping up with their story on 90 Day Fiancé, you know this breakup is the end of a toxic relationship that's been brewing for ages. Their time together has been filled with crazy fights, public embarrassments, and a level of control that made a lot of fans uncomfortable. The tension has been obvious from the get-go, but it really hit the fan in the latest tell-all episode.
I left the house. I worked for about 5 hours. But I was so tired. My leg was as if it almost fell off me.
Over the years, things between Michael and Angela have just got more and more tense. What started as a relationship with some cultural bumps and Angela being a bit too much turned into a total mess of unresolved issues. They were constantly fighting, dealing with jealousy, and Angela's controlling ways really wore Michael down. He was stuck in this loop of trying to make her happy while putting up with her constant criticism and emotional games. As time went on, Michael's frustration grew, but he often kept it to himself, pretending everything was fine. Angela didn't get any better. Well, she got worse, and their arguments became more frequent. The verbal fights, public humiliation, and constant threats made it so Michael was always on edge. It was extremely stressful trying to keep things together, and it was clear that something had to change. The breaking point hit during the final tell-all episode, which left everyone shocked and Michael feeling completely defeated.
Michael, your wife kept saying, "Give me my visa." That's your personal document. That's something I want you to understand.
You can tell him to shut his
I am not shutting my mouth.
This episode was the result of years of built-up frustration. Angela was explosive, interrupting Michael, shouting him down, and even making threats on camera. It was clear to everyone watching that their relationship was not healthy at all. One of the craziest moments during the tell-all was when Angela went off on Michael, surprising even the other cast members. She accused him of being ungrateful, hinted that he was just using her for a visa, and threatened to take it away again. Her harsh words really hit Michael hard, and in that moment, he realized he couldn't stick around any longer. After years of this treatment, it was clear there was no future for him with her. The tension in the room was thick. Other cast members sat there in shock as Angela tore into Michael. Some tried to step in, but Angela was having none of it. Michael, who usually kept his cool, finally let his emotions out. The tell-all was supposed to be a chance to resolve things, but it ended up being the moment their relationship completely fell apart.
He was home 4 days, I believe. 4 days, 3 days, he was gone.
After the tell-all, Michael made the choice that a lot of viewers had been waiting for. He finally left Angela. For years, he had been caught in this cycle of abuse, hoping things would get better or that he could keep the peace. But after Angela's behavior during the tell-all and all the mistreatment he had endured, it was clear that staying with her wasn't an option anymore. The constant disrespect and manipulation had pushed him to his breaking point. That final tell-all wasn't just another fight, it was a turning point for Michael. He realized that no matter what he did, Angela wasn't going to change. Her abusive ways were too ingrained, and sticking around would only mean more pain for him. The emotional toll was too much, and he knew he had to put himself first. Michael's decision to leave wasn't just about ending a toxic relationship, it was about taking back his life. He had been living under Angela's control for way too long, and it was time to break free. This marked a big change for him, who had always tried to make things work. It was a moment of empowerment where he finally chose himself. Meanwhile, Angela's reaction to Michael leaving was pretty predictable. At first, she couldn't believe he would actually walk away. She thought her threats and manipulation would keep him in line, but this time he had hit his limit. When reality set in, her denial turned into anger. She lashed out publicly, trying to paint herself as the victim and Michael as the bad guy.
You got the wrong mother, bitch. You want to chop you, bitch. No disrespect, Emily.
It's okay, please.
You already know I ain't scared of nobody.
It's okay.
Angela's public comments after the breakup were full of anger. She accused Michael of betraying her, using her for a visa, and being ungrateful for everything she had done. But to a lot of viewers, it was clear she was just trying to twist the whole story. Her anger was really just a cover for the fact that she had lost control and didn't know how to deal with it. Despite Angela's attempts to play the victim, the truth was clear: Michael had finally had enough. His decision to leave was a long overdue response to years of mistreatment, and it earned him a lot of support from viewers who had seen the abuse unfold.
I honestly don't care about Angela's opinion. I mean, she's always treated this man as some trash. try to isolate him from others. I think she's touching us. It's only gonna be a matter of time. She can be able to control him at the beginning, but it's never gonna be forever.
Michael and Angela grabbed everyone's attention when they showed up on 90 Day Fiancé. Angela, a straight-talking woman from Georgia, was 20 years older than Michael, a quiet guy from Nigeria. Right from the start, it was obvious that Angela was the one in charge. She had a big personality, and her loud, outspoken ways often overshadowed Michael's chill vibe. Fans loved their chemistry, but it didn't take long for things to get rocky. One of the first signs that things were off was Angela's jealousy. She had a hard time trusting Michael and would often accuse him of cheating, even without any proof. This jealousy quickly turned into anger, leading to a lot of fights. Angela's short fuse was another big issue. She would blow up at Michael over little things, making mountains out of molehills. These early warning signs hinted at the toxic vibes that would take over their relationship. As time went on, Angela's behavior got even more concerning. There were plenty of times when she would yell at him during filming, putting him down in front of the cameras and crew. It was very uncomfortable to watch, and it was clear that Michael was being treated in a way that no one should have. But now that Angela is out of the picture, Michael is stepping into a fresh chapter of his life, one that's free from all the drama and control that came with their relationship. For the first time in ages, he can actually focus on himself and what he really wants. This newfound freedom is doing wonders for him, both emotionally and mentally. Without Angela's constant pressure, he is starting to rebuild his confidence, which took a hit from all the verbal and emotional stuff he dealt with. With this freedom, Michael can chase his dreams without worrying about being put down or belittled. He is also reconnecting with friends and family, relationships that took a backseat because of Angela. Plus, there are talks going around that he might be looking into new career opportunities, maybe even using his experience from 90 Day Fiancé to carve out a new path. Whether it's in business, media, or something totally different, the doors are wide open for him now. Another big change for Michael is the chance to explore new relationships. Without the toxic vibe from Angela hanging over him, he can date with a fresh outlook. He is looking for someone who respects him, treats him as an equal, and genuinely cares about him. The lessons he learned from his time with Angela will definitely help him make better choices moving forward. It might take a bit for him to fully heal, but he is definitely on the road to a happier and more fulfilling life. People are also buzzing about this whole situation, sharing their opinions on social media. A person commented saying, "Angela has the nerve to say, 'See you in a courtroom. Go ahead. No judge will say you are the victim. It's all on TV how you were abusing Michael mentally, emotionally, psychologically, even physically. You should be the one to be sued." Another one added, "If a dude was doing to a woman what Angela does to Michael, someone would have called the police by now." Well, what do you guys think about Michael's decision to leave Angela? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up with all the latest drama from 90 Day Fiancé and other reality shows, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new videos. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.